News is brought to you by Shea Battle 48.
Matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught from the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Oklahoma 7, SMU 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopping the 27.
Complete.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side.
You gotta look to the ball, dude.
And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here.
Don't catch the
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
SMU offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. The 30. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, SMU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
SMU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's long. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
No gain on the play. Second down.
set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. The
Wow.
touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good.
That makes the score.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Oklahoma Sooners will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And there's the handoff. Powers through. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The back's got it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Ready. 414 satellite. 414 satellite.
try to power it in right up the middle. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Thompson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A deep shot right down the middle.
That's interference, dog.
Of the day. Could take it all the way. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 18 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead.
No!
Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's long. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Running out of time in the pocket. Ball comes
Why
loose.
you standing there looking at the ball? Oh my gosh.
Right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for.
So you missed the ball?
Quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a
Right.
touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
But
Kickoff
this
team out
team
there, they are
is
fired up
good.
for just scoring a touchdown.
On the football.
Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
15. And the SMU offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback drops back. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's a comeback round. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quick throw. The catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's long. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. No press here. The defense backing away. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wide out.
Oh, he can jump that high? Okay. All right. Now we got it. Okay. Yeah, there ain't no chance in this shit. This is, they got fake players and fake shit going on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. They'll run the option. sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Shelton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And they've got the returner corralled.
Down at the 17. And the SMU offense will take over. First and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
3rd down coming.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover.
Oh, no, trapped him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down
Keep YouTube
game like
blitzing.
this,
Wait, I
you
get a
gotta
team
keep
that
pressing.
can
You
stop
gotta
the
take a
YouTube
chance.
blitz. You're
This
going
was
to get your
clearly
ass
just not their
busted.
day.
Here comes the opening play of the drive.
I got the right play
Again,
calls. I
at the
just ain't got
45-yard
nobody to
line.
handle it right now. You know, these sucky ass teams until I can get them in the destination
Defense will have
drop.
to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Hands off to the left. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Mustangs will kick it away to start. They'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Clemson Tigers offense has the ball first today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mustangs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact...
Taking the shot on the first play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. And the defense drags him down.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to you.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Looking for more room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And that is another.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to throw again. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Mustangs! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Racing to the right. The 20. Pass the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
It is now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Houston had an impressive showing at home today. And I know the fans there in Clutch City are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The short hands, it's done. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Direct snap. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. New set of downs after the completion. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter.
on the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? He's got it, first down and more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. You saw it on that one.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Quarterback extends the play. The throw. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Peterson.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
They're going back to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early.
That's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense putting points on the board. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
You just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the points. But guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Got it in the middle. It's long. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Couldn't get the chains moved there, and now this 4th down is so important.
And it's getting so critical now in this 4th quarter. We got to make some plays.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got him downfield. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's long. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peterson. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Complete on the shuffle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Hines is back in the middle. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this will be for the win. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The line of scrimmage is the 34. That means a 51-yard field goal attempt with a chance to win the game. And that is no good. After the miss here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They want to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They take the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's long. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's long. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Got it He was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick.
Touchdown, Mustangs! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Now, first down here in the second overtime. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Got out of trouble and throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, SMU! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle.
Gets the ball.
Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at third down. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for you.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I gotta go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, gotta come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you gotta go execute.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. He wants to throw it. using the quick game. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat.
38, SMU 36.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Let's go. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game.
The football game that would never end. This has been unbelievable. Both of these teams, somehow, they still have so much in the tank, David. Both teams trading 2-point conversions right now.
And just over and over, I gotta have it moments. They're coming up huge, play after play after play. Who's gonna blink, man? Both teams making big plays, both teams continuing this game on to
He dropped it.
overtime.
They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a 2-point conversion. Let's go, let's go. From the gun. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. Looking for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. They can't convert. That short yardage condensed area. Nobody got the 2, and we play on. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. There's a 2-point try, and we are still tied.
This team sucks. Ain't no other way around it.
They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. Why not double the try total and go for 2? They'll try to blast their way in. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win. Here we go. The snap sets up to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. They can't convert. That short yardage condensed area. Nobody got the 2, and we play on. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Snaps it in the shotgun. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
It's all about mental toughness. That's impressive there to get the 2-point play, and now you're putting it on your defense. Can they rise up to the occasion, David? Make a play and end this thing.
Man, and that's what you're doing. You're trying to get energy from them. You're walking over there to them. Guys, we just need one stop. One stop and we walk out of here a winner. I know you're exhausted. Just give me one more play.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Looking to throw. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped. And a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.